I would definitely pledge my eyes.
I initiated one thing for awareness, which was eye conversations.
There's something nice, then you feel happy about it because I know I won't be there that time.
So what is the weirdest myth a patient has asked you about eye donation?
And at that time, ring a little bell in their thought process, and that will get then converted to an eye donation.
I got Aishwarya Rai. She's ready to pledge her eyes in this lifetime before the death.
Good morning, everyone. I welcome you all to this special edition podcast, and this podcast is on eye donation. My name is Dr. Himalini Samant. I'm also the president of the Bombay Ophthalmology Association and your friendly host here. Our guests are Dr. Shashi Kapoor, Dr. Himanshu, and Dr. Sonal Lakdawala. So I welcome you all, sir. I'll start with my favorite person. Hema always likes Shashi. So, Dr. Shashi Kapoor. You must have seen a lot of beautiful things in your life. But what is the most beautiful thing that you've ever seen?
Yeah, so what the question was the most beautiful thing you've seen. So I think what is the most beautiful thing is when you look into someone's eyes, what you see. That is the most beautiful thing.
Okay. Dr. Himanshu, you are connected with Bollywood. Everybody knows that whichever actor in Bollywood requires some eye treatment goes to Himanshu sir. So which Bollywood character would definitely pledge their eyes?
Which Bollywood character?
Character that you've come across, or which Bollywood personality that you've come across would 100% pledge their eyes, and would you have to convince them?
If you realize in the AIOS, the All India Ophthalmic, which was there 2 years ago, I got Aishwarya Rai. And we took a pledge universally on board with her that she's ready to pledge her eyes in this lifetime before the death.
Has she really,
every ophthalmologist pledged.
Has she really done it?
Yes, we did it together on the stage.
Fantastic. My next question is for Dr. Sonal. Sonal, if you had X-ray vision for a day, what would you do with it?
Wow. X-ray vision. I would become like a Superman, full of superpowers, superwoman, masks falling, watching through clothes. I don't want to do that. Watching through doors and windows. But I think probably I would scan through people's bodies and pick up their diseases before, so that we can treat them much better and probably give more life to people.
So Sonal, I think that's coming from a personal experience.
Yes. I think so. It's been a battle, but I think I'm out of it, and there you
Good
are.
job.
Can I add something there?
Please.
On the X-ray vision part, there are things which I don't want to see, I will see, and I really don't want to have that X-ray vision. So this pretty eye which I have and what I can see and what I'm allowed to see is all that I should be allowed to see. Beyond that, if I see what I'm not supposed to see, the world might be a miserable place.
So what is the weirdest myth a patient has asked you about eye donation?
So usually eye donation, the relatives must be involved, because without their cooperation, the person who pledges is not useful. So they would look for weird excuses, even if the person is willing to pledge his eyes. If the relatives are not willing, it's no use. They'll say, "Unki aankhein nikal di, to how will my father see those beautiful women in heaven," or something like that.
You have a different answer?
What's the scariest question that the patient has asked?
Weirdest or scariest?
Weirdest question: how much will my mother's body be disfigured if I remove the eyes?
It's a very valid question.
Very valid question. So very, very valid, because you decked up the mother on the last day on the pyre with the best possible clothes of the lifetime. But we have to tell them that we stitch the eye and you won't even see. It will be as usual as a normal body.
Good. Great. Sonal, would you personally pledge your eyes?
Yes, I would. I would definitely pledge my eyes. I think vision is the gateway to a soul, right? I think we all know that, and today I think we are spreading awareness in our own little ways. But yes, I would definitely pledge my eyes, and not only my eyes, I probably would pledge all my organs.
if somebody is suffering from cancer, can they pledge their eyes?
Why?
Because that's a myth that people have, that if they've undergone chemotherapy, radiation, should they pledge their eyes?
Yeah, you cannot. I mean, with cancer, yes, you are not allowed to definitely pledge your eyes or any organs. I mean, that stays true. I wonder if, I think probably this myth would change 10 years down the line if you're a total true cancer survivor and you have no cancer cell roaming in your body. There is a new eye test called the ICAN monitoring, which is detecting circulating tumor cells in your DNA. And probably 10 years later, if you have no circulating tumor cells in your DNA and your organs are all free, maybe you may be able to give some.
Thank you, Sonal. Himanshu sir, if you had to wear glasses with some magical lenses, what would you want them to show you?
Yeah, that's been a long time understanding of my life. We have restricted human by evolution. Have been restricted to only 6 vision. We don't have eagle vision. Somewhere during evolution in the next 100 million years, what we are getting now, the meta glasses and the AI glasses which I have from Meta, it's the beautiful version of how well magnified I can see at the top without using my binoculars with viewing 160 or 200 degrees view with magnification the way I would want. It will give you a revolution in understanding the world if I can say way beyond what I can see, and I can do it with my glasses at any given point of time. I think this is the next step in evolution for vision to improve, even if you have some kind of a visual problem.
Fantastic. Dr. Nikhil from the audience, do you have a different answer? If you were given some magical lenses, what would you want to see with them?
I think what we see is good enough. It's more about the perception. So we don't want to see anything else. We just want to see niceness in people and nice things.
Positive things in
Positive things. Yeah.
There's so much of negativity around the world today, with diseases, wars. Everybody wants to see some happy things.
Yeah, it's a vision and a perception. So yeah.
Okay. Is my friend Dr. Lata in the audience still? Dr. Lata, are you there? Hi. Lata, if you could see any moment in history through someone's eyes, what would it be?
I would want BOK to be a part of Indian map, emotionally, geographically, in totality. I want them to accept us and us to accept them and be part of India. So Jai and Jai Bharat.
We'll have one question for Dr. Shashi Kapoor. I'm going to ask you a rapid fire, okay? 3 questions rapid fire. Eyesight or insight?
Insight.
Why?
Why rapid fire?
Okay. Contact lenses or glasses?
Contact lenses.
Not glasses?
Again, why?
Okay. Black and white movies or Technicolor? Black and white or Technicolor?
Black and white.
Black and white. Congratulations. Very good. So with the contact lenses, then what do we do about all the LASIK guys? What should we tell them?
When they are fed up with the contact lenses.
Okay. One last question for Dr. Sonal. Sonal, what do you think is the one thing that we ophthalmologists aren't doing enough when it comes to promoting eye donation? And what should we be doing?
So I think, when we were residents, I think all of us were really a part of the eye donation awareness. We used to go to do enucleations, but as we all got into practices, probably private, we are not doing much from our sides, which I honestly feel, and I feel that maybe if, like just an example, as in the city of Mumbai, if we have after every 2-3 suburbs, one dedicated center for eye donation, which can have contact with all the junior ophthalmologists in every hospital, it will become easy for people to approach that center, and that center can mobilize an eye ophthalmologist to go and do the enucleation within the 6 hours that we need. So I probably feel more dedicated centers which only look at eye donation, maybe a first step.
Okay. Thank you, Sonal. We have Dr. Preeti Kamdar, we have Dr. Saumil Kothari, and we have Dr. Nishita Agarwala. This podcast is on eye donation. They are our very special guests, and my name is Dr. Himalini. I'm the president of Bombay Ophthalmology Association as well as your friendly host. My first question is for Saumil. This is a tough one, huh?
Okay. All right.
If you had a third eye, where would you want it to be and what would it do?
third eye and where I want it to be. I can think of 1,000 places where it should not be. All right. Okay. Third eye, I would like it to be. You want a funny answer or you want a serious answer?
Both.
Okay, both. Okay. First, the serious ones. I would like it to be probably somewhere in my head. To not only look outside, but to look inside and see what people are feeling. So when somebody says, I'm okay, are they really okay? That's what I want to see.
Good.
But
And
the funny
funny?
one, I would probably keep it in the refrigerator.
Okay.
To see how much food is there.
Good one. For you, Dr. Nishita. Can you tell us some real life success stories that have come from eye donation since you're a cornea transplant surgeon?
Madam.
So there have been several, but just to be on a serious note, I've been practicing for almost about 35 years. So if I go back about 20-25 years, there was this lady who'd come from the village who was about 20-25-year-old, and she had a corneal opacity following a corneal ulcer, but she could see with the other eye. So we said, just go back. It was very hard to look after patients who come from the village after a corneal transplant. So we didn't offer that to her. And as all of you must have seen in your practice, one eye patients somehow get injured in the good eye more often than otherwise. So this lady, of course, over the years she didn't get married because that opacity was a big stigma. She comes back with a terrible injury to her seeing eye. So now we were left with a dilemma, what we can do with her. So we again, walked down that road, did a corneal transplant for her, and this lady is now, so she was 25 plus 30 plus years, about 50, 55, she's still not married, but she's a great grandmother, seeing after her corneal transplant, being looked after by her brother, and as being a grandmother now, she is paying back what her brother had done for her by bringing her back from the village and getting her corneal transplant done. So these kind of stories you see all the time, they touch your heart, and I'm happy to see her every time she comes with a great big smile on her face.
Lovely. Heart-touching story. Preeti, if your eyes could record memories, what's that one moment you'd want them to pass on?
If my memory.
Yeah.
Okay. My memory is when I saw my child smile for the first time.
Okay.
It's been imprinted in my mind, and that was a beautiful moment.
Lovely. Excellent. We'll go on to the next question. Somil, will you be able to sing a song, Somil?
Manish, आ जाओ. अच्छा मेरा चांस है, मैं बक रहा हूँ.
Okay, I'll give you a choice, either a Hindi song or an English song which has to have eyes mentioned.
So many. One song.
Preeti has raised her hand.
No,
Preeti,
please.
you can go for the first. Go for it, Preeti. Go.
First, Somil, you.
No, you start. I need the lyrics of the song. I have a song in mind. Let's see. Go for it.
Okay.
नैन सो नैन नाही मिलाओ दिखत सूरत आवत लाज सैया नैन सो नैन नाही मिलाओ.
Lovely. I will sing, but I want the whole crowd to sing with me. Ready? हम आपकी आँखों में
इस दिल
को बसा दे तो हम मूंद के पलकों को इस दिल को सजा दे तो हम आपकी आँखों में इस दिल जो बसा दे तो आ आ आ आ आ आ आ ला 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 ला.
Lovely. Dr. Nishita.
Don't ask me to sing.
No, I'm going to ask you some serious questions. Dr. Nishita, can you tell us about, simple things, because this is going to get uploaded on YouTube and there are a lot of people, non-medicals, who are going to be watching this podcast. So can you, tell us like who can donate the eyes? Is there an age limit? How soon should the donation be done? And what is the difference between donation and pledging? Is there actually a difference?
So let me start first with your last question. When you pledge an eye, what do you? I think most of you will think that you need to sign a piece of paper and maybe give it into a little office or a person. But how does that pledge actually come into play when you pass away? That pledge is in another place, and you have lost someone close to you, miles away. You will never know whether this person had pledged their eyes or not. So personally, I feel pledging was never a very successful way of converting to an eye donation. The real way is to ensure that the families, while they're living, as for example, my husband, myself, my children, we discuss this during good health, say that we do want to donate our eyes when we pass away, and hopefully at the time when we are no more, maybe my children will remember, oh, I think my mom wanted to donate her eyes, and at that time, ring a little bell in their thought process, and that will get then converted to an eye donation, because I belong after death to my closest kin. So, that's the only way I think a donation can be effective. Pledge cards it's good to talk about it. It creates awareness, but it does not convert to a donation. So that's the difference.
And a little bit, who can donate eyes, and is there an age limit?
There is no age limit nowadays, because now we do know that one donation, one eye can actually potentially give vision to 2 patients. Therefore, one donation, that means 2 eyes, can potentially give vision to 4 patients. So anyone can donate their eyes. Even if you've been operated, you can donate. If you wear spectacles, you can donate. All religions
If you've
support
done
eye
LASIK,
donation.
sorry to interrupt you, if you've had LASIK done, can you donate?
So sometimes an endothelial keratoplasty can be done with LASIK. So we do have methods in the eye bank to check, if we don't get a good history, that this eye has undergone LASIK. So we won't give that for optical, but we can give that for endothelial keratoplasty.
So in the form, is it written that LASIK, have you done LASIK or any refractive surgery when somebody is donating their eyes?
It's, no, the ocular history is then asked for by, if we find that the corneas are very thin, we call back and find out whether any surgery other than cataract has been done on the patient.
Okay, thank you. Reshma? I have one surprise question for you.
Okay.
You're not prepared for this.
I'm not.
But you're good. You're very good. So, would you rather see the past or the future? Would you
rather see the past or the future? So I have already seen the past. So I don't think I want to see that, because I know what is there. And I'm very happy what my past was. And I still live it the same way as I do. But I definitely like to see the future. Because I feel that if I can see the future and if there's anything that I can do to either make it better or if there's something nice, then to be feel happy about it, because I know I won't be there that time. So just feel happy that time when my children will see it, or they will live that good life. So definitely it's going to be the future.
Fantastic. Mayav is there in the audience. Mayav, I have a question for you, Mayav. Sometimes they say that the color of your eyes change with the mood. So if your eyes could change the color with the mood, what color is it right now?
It's brown, but I'm assuming it's brown.
No. What is your mood like? So if your mood
is happy, good.
And what color do you?
Great morning. I saw parts of South of it. I've never seen it in my life.
So when you're happy, what color do you associate it with?
Green, and my eyes are green, so I'm assuming.
Not bad. Thanks, Maya. One last question for Dr. Saumil. What's the one thing that you're grateful to see every day?
I am grateful to see my parents, my grandmother, my children, my family every day. That I'm grateful. I don't express that to them, but yes, I am grateful.
I think he's shared what most of us want to be grateful for. So lovely.
I just wanted to say about the pledging Dr. Nishita said about it. So now when they go for a driving license, over there they have an option where you can write over there, would you like to donate your eyes? So if there's an accident, it's on your license. So they can do that in our gym that I go to. We have a lot of young trainers, and in I'm an eye specialist. So they've asked me, we had a group of 6 trainers who we motivated and they all pledged their eyes.
So that's there. Also, we've had instituted into the death certificate of in Maharashtra a bottom line that before the death certificate is signed, every GP or every person signing the death certificate has to request a donation from the patient's relative. So this is called required request. And I think the government is taking it pretty seriously now. If that line is not marked, we're working on it, but these are all changing trends and difficult to institute until you yourself go to the ICU, and which is what we do at Hinduja, is ensure that our ICU staff always ask before signing off the death certificate. So that's one of the things that we've also done. There is also a family pledge card that is now available at the eye bank. If you all ever want some in your clinics, please just DM me. These are just given, like I said, during dinner time. You talk about it, write down, and one part of it stays with you, one part of it stays with maybe your relative or your child. So there is a sort of a memory that is engraved that there was this talk, and we do want to go ahead with the donation because that was what was spoken about.
Thank you, Dr. Nishita. I'm going to end this podcast with one surprise question from the for the audience. Smita, you're busy seeing the mobile phone. Yes. So I have a question for you. Smita, if you had to live one day blindfolded, what would you miss the most?
I like to work out. I like to be fit.
So she's our Bhag of BOA. She's always participating in all the marathons. So I think that is what you're going to miss the most. Thank you. So with that, we end the podcast and we'll go on. I'll invite Mr. Sharat to say a few things.
Yeah, thank you for a great podcast. I have one request, Dr. Nishma, please join here. Dr. Niki, request you to join here, please. This is a call to action. So I'm a salesman by nature, so this is call to action. So BVI, once I was introducing 2 years back, it was less known brand. Even the closest friend of mine in Delhi, doctor will tell me, Sharat, they call the company with Amrita. And I initiated one thing for awareness, which was eye conversations. Eye conversation was a platform where we introduce podcast, and on which channel we are doing this. And Dr. Nikhil was my first guest, and Dr. Rishma was the host. And it was so well received that we have now 10,000 plus on Instagram and 10,000 plus on YouTube.
Fantastic.
And I want to thank both of them. And just a quick video record with a friend. You have to ask in a 30-second video for eye donation, act, sing, perform, or anything. It is not for me, it is for people. So if they will put in the podcast, so it becomes a little more vibrant.
तो रेशमा, आज मैं आया हूँ कुछ तो लेके जाऊँगा।
क्या चाहिए? बोल, क्या चाहिए?
ये हाथ मुझे दे दे, ठाकुर।
नहीं, मैं नहीं दे सकती। आपके चाहिए तो किसी और से ले ले, वो भी नहीं दे सकती।
आपको मैं क्या करूँगा? आप बताइए, क्या करूँगा?
आपके जैसा हम सब देखते हैं, हमारी पूरी जिंदगी आंखों के साथ चलती है।
तो आप आंखें मुझे दे दीजिए, मैं आपकी तरह सुंदर सब देखूँगा।
नहीं, आप खुद की आंखों से देखिए, अच्छी तरह से रखिए और सबको भी बताइए how to take good care of your eyes.
ठीक है, so this is how we promote eye donation. I think eye donation सबको करना चाहिए. नेत्रदान is the biggest दान, isn't it?
Yes.
So that's it.
But I will definitely say I'm blessed today to give my eyes after it.
So do I.
I
And
hope
so do
you
all
all
of us.
can do that. Let your eyes, it will be really, I think, it's a birth of the corner.
One more thing I want to add here. Now they don't remove the entire eyeball. Jinisha was just telling me they only take the scleral button, corneal scleral button,
Yes.
corneal. So it's also very aesthetic now. It's quick. So yeah, I think we all learned something here in India. We all donate our eyes, right? I am wise, I donate my eyes.
Say,
I am wise, I donate my eyes.
Thank you very much.